Beep, beep, beep. Access denied. The sound slices my dream and I lurch upright. 8:15 a.m., Austin. Beep, again, sharper. Someone's at my door, entering the wrong code. What the hell? She changed it! Trent, my younger brother. A shoulder slams. The frame shudders. Mara, open up. This is your brother's house. My mother, Lila, ice over iron. Another thud. Open or we're coming through, Trent growls. I grab my phone, hit record, evidence. I breathe, slide the chain and crack the door. Trent stumbles mid-lunge. Behind him, Lila in butter yellow, a manila folder perched like a weapon. My father, Victor, lingers by the elevator, studying anything but me. What are you doing? My voice is a thread. Stop this, Lila says. We're getting the place ready. Trent needs your signature. She lifts the folder. Last night flashes back. Victor's birthday at Carmela's, Lila's toast. To Trent, finally getting the asset he deserves. Laughter. What asset? I'd asked. The condo, darling, you're just crashing. More laughter, thin and bright as glass. Not today. No. The tremor leaves my hands. I shut the door, cross to my desk, and gather the stack I pulled after dinner. Deed, mortgage statements, 8 years of payments with one name, Mara Ellison. I open the chain an inch and show them. This is my home. Their faces lock in a startled tableau. I close, throw the bolt, let the smart lock chirp. The shouting starts. I sink to the floor, back to the wood, the phone still recording. A chime. Email from First National Bank. Appraisal confirmation for Monday, 10 a.m. HELOC. I never applied. Cold certainty settles in my bones. Not a dispute, a crime, identity theft, fraud, my own family. I call the number on the bank's site. Fraud Department, Karen speaking. I verify the gauntlet. Last four, birth date, first pet. I did not authorize a HELOC, I say. Cancel the appraisal. Flag the file. A pause, keys clacking. It's stopped, Miss Ellison. Do you want a credit freeze? My mouth is desert dry. Yes. The question I dodge, police report, lodges in my ribs. I'll consider it, I say, and hang up. A text pings from upstairs. Ethan, the neighbor I nod to in elevators, heard the commotion. If you need a witness, I'm here. I stare at the words longer than I should. Sunday breaks with a pounding. I keep the chain latched. Lila stands alone in the hall, perfect, portfolio hugged to her chest. The appraiser's here tomorrow, she lies. Trent just needs your signature. There is no appraisal, I tell her, voice steady. I canceled it when I reported your fraud. Color drains. Fury floods back. You did what? You're a woman. You'll marry. You'll move. Stop hoarding what your brother needs. The sentence that used to gut me clangs uselessly against new steel. I close the door on her tirade. By noon, Trent posts on Facebook, betrayed by my own blood, 6 likes, I screenshot. Minutes later, 1-star reviews flower on my business pages. Unreliable, deceitful, unstable, Patricia's favorite triad. A folder named Evidence blooms on my desktop. Aunt Jo calls, my father's sister, veteran of every holiday war. Tell me everything, she says. I do. Honey, that's a felony. I share the packet with her cloud address, another brick in my wall, then a group text from Victor. Family meeting, my house, tonight, mandatory, good. I have materials to print. I arrive with 3 binders, evidence tabbed and labeled. The dining room gleams like a courtroom, Victor at the head, Lila lethal, Trent slouched, scrolling. I place a binder before each. What is this? Victor asks. My answer, I say. Deed. 8 years of statements with only my name, bank email, credit report, screenshots of Trent's post, and the 1-star twins. Ethan's note about hallway audio. Aunt Jo's name on a cover letter marked, copies secured. Victor reads. Lila doesn't. Trent pales. The room's air thins. That's identity theft, I say. Use my number again, step within 100 feet, or post another fake review, and I file for fraud and harassment. The bank has already flagged your phone. Lila's voice frays. We're family. We were, I answer. Family doesn't break locks or borrow birth dates. Victor's gaze lifts. Lila? He asks, and in his tone something breaks. She weeps, all theater, no apology. We're done, I say, calm as a level. I leave the binders and walk out. Weeks darken, a client cancels, another follows. My rating nosedives to 1.5. I cry once for 5 clean minutes, then get to work. Every inquiry gets the truth and my portfolio. Some leave, some stay. I apply to the city's Young Entrepreneur Program and keep designing. Spring returns. An email blooms. Accepted. Plus, a panel at the small business track. On stage, I tell the story as architecture, boundaries as load-bearing walls, consent as keys. Applause warms like sun on glass. Near the exit, my parents hover, smaller, quieter. You did well, Victor says. Lila's voice is careful. Can we start over? Maybe, I say, when starting over means letting go. I walk toward my people, free,